Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the Deadpool movies were unfunny, unlikable, and unwatchable? Then look no further than She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. A literal shit show that is so flawed that I don't even know where to begin. She-Hulk is as much a comedy as a World War II documentary. The show's representation of the US legal system is like a drunk 10-year-old binge-watched a season of Law & Order. Again, I know the show is supposed to be a comedy, therefore it doesn't need to be accurate in every way. But take the success of a movie like My Cousin Vinny or a show like Better Call Saul, for instance, because not only is there a healthy mix of comedy and courtroom drama in both, but you can tell the writers did their homework and did not sacrifice quality storytelling just to tell a joke or to center their narrative around cramming a message down everyone's throats. A message like, women handle their anger better than men because they deal with men every day.
When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Or that a woman's work isn't appreciated unless it's done by a man.
You win the case, and you are not helpful here at all.
I feel like this is gonna land better coming from me. Look, we got plenty of time to switch things up and let me do the closing.
Dennis, you aren't aware.
You know, it's weird. It's almost like if the writers buckle down to focus on an objective, well-constructed story with characters who don't talk down to their audience, then for some odd reason, people generally have a positive reaction. Much of modern-day Hollywood can't seem to explain this phenomenon. Then there's She-Hulk's almost complete absence of any likable characters, including She-Hulk herself, aka Jennifer Walters, who comes across as a sanctimonious, pretentious, and emotionally needy person. But wait, weren't we told she can handle her emotions infinitely better than Bruce Banner?
Oh, hey!
Well, it's a good thing he let her leave isolation then, because Jen clearly doesn't need help controlling her violent outbursts. Speaking of Bruce and Jen, I found it pretty funny how the show gives the impression that Jen's experience with feeling appreciated only when she has transformed into a Hulk is somehow unique.
It feels like cheating, because would they like me if I didn't have all of this? Like if I was just Jen? Would the same guys who like She-Hulk stick around for Jen? Because some of them don't.
Ah, yes. Bruce would know nothing about what this feels like.
Wait, you're just using me to get to the Hulk.
What? No.
You don't care about me. You're not my friend.
No, but if I'm being honest, when it comes to fighting evil beings, he is very powerful and useful.
Yeah, Banner's powerful and useful too.
Is he, though?
Yep. Real shame there isn't a single person Jen can't think of who can understand exactly what she's going through. Oh well. As for the other characters, it's hard to remember anything specific about them other than they all think Jen and She-Hulk are amazing. And anyone who doesn't is villainized. Makes you wonder if the writers were getting ahead of criticism here. Funny. Speaking of antagonists in this show, there really are none. I mean, yeah, there is someone who smashes through a wall Kool-Aid Man style in the beginning.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
And later tries to steal Jen's superhero identity, or the rich daddy's boy who does something or other I couldn't bother to remember because anything done here hardly warrants the work of any Avenger, which usually requires city or worldwide calamity. To be honest, there is such little to talk about when we look at She-Hulk as a whole that the best way to sum it up is by quoting an article I found after the premiere aired. And this is a direct quote expressing, "She-Hulk isn't for MCU fans, but for radical progressive showboaters on Twitter. It was made for people who need to hear their talking points come out of the mouths of Disney-backed comic book characters. This show was made by people who have brought into the idea that catcalling and mansplaining are on the same pillar of trauma, grief, and self-loathing." Anyways, that's all I've got. To whom it may concern, thanks for listening.